Let's talk about the final game of the game that I have circled on my calendar that I'm going to be watching. That's the Indianapolis Colts versus Lamar Jackson and the Baltimore Ravens. Lamar Jackson has never started 3-0 as a starter in the NFL. Spoiler, because he's never made it to 3 games. I'm totally kidding. But the Baltimore Ravens are 2-0 right now, and the Indianapolis Colts are 1-1 going into this Week 3 matchup. Anthony Richardson could be out in this game. Uncle Rico and Gardner Minshew Mania, get ready. You could be starting this week. But 3 ways that the Colts can beat the Baltimore Ravens this week. Fight fire with fire. Fight fire with fire. What do I mean by that? The Baltimore defense is not the Baltimore defense of old. They are one of the worst rushing defenses in the NFL. Zach Moss is starting to eat. Zach Moss has 88 yards last week on 18 carries versus the Houston Texans. If Anthony Richardson is truly out, Gardner Minshew and the boys are probably going to rush the ball over and over and over again. Even if Anthony Richardson is in there, they're still going to rush the ball. It is a very RPO option type of offense with Anthony Richardson in there. Fight fire with fire. Rush the ball. Number 2. Continue to protect the quarterback. The Colts have allowed 0 sacks so far this season. 0 sacks. On the flip side of the coin, Baltimore Ravens have only gotten 1 sack so far this season. Run the ball, pass the ball. It is going to be an offensive heavy game. That is weird when you see the Colts versus Ravens, but this is going to be an offensive blowout. This is going to be an offense explosion on both sides of the football. Fight fire with fire. That is how the Colts can win this game. Number 2, on the flip side of the coin, the Baltimore Ravens. They are 2-0 going into this game. It is a home game. They are favored by 4.5 points. They are favored in this game, but they are banged up right now. Odell Beckham Jr. went out with an injury last week versus the Bengals. Justice Hill, their running back, is out with an injury. Clowney and Owens are both sick. Humphreys and Marcus Williams are both injured. Do you guys get the point? There are tons of injuries on the Ravens side of the ball. They are expected to win this game. They are expected to do well in this game, but don't buy into the hype. Just survive this game. Baltimore Ravens, just survive this game. This is the part of the season, week 3, week 4, week 5, week 6, where sometimes you just forget to show up, right? You are kind of like, man, we still got a long season ahead of us, and I got this nagging ankle injury. Sometimes teams forget to show up. Just survive. Survive this game. Escape this game. It might be a 13-12, 13-11 type of score. Just survive the game. Number 2, keep rushing the ball. Yes, Justice Hill is banged up. You still got Gus the Bus. Still got Lamar Jackson. You guys are second in the league in rushing right now. Continue to rush the ball over and over and over again, and you will be successful. On the flip side of the coin, do not stray away from what you do best. I know Lamar Jackson wants to throw for 6,000 yards. I know they want to throw the ball all over the field. Look at me, Daddy. I can throw the ball. They are 30th in the league in passing. 30th in the league in passing. Second in the league in rushing. 30th in the league in passing. What are you going to do? Rush the damn ball. Use your legs. Don't let Buck talk down on you, Lamar Jackson. Understand that you are still a good athlete. Understand that you are not a good quarterback, but you are a good athlete. Rush the damn ball over and over and over. On the flip side of the coin, they have to protect Lamar Jackson. When they do drop back and they do want to pass the ball, they have to protect Lamar Jackson. The Colts got 6 sacks last week versus the Houston Texans. 6. And 9 quarterback pressures. Lamar Jackson normally handles pressure well. that is when he excels, is when he can flood the pocket and kind of excel, right? You have to protect him, though. You have to give him the ability to extend the plays. If you have 6 guys rushing at you, you don't know which way to run, you kind of shit your pants and dribble down your leg like a little bit, you know what's happened? A sack is going to happen. It doesn't matter if you're Lamar Jackson, Michael Vick, or Joe Montana. A sack is going to happen. You must protect Lamar Jackson. 6 sacks last week for the Colts is a big deal. But with that being said, I do like the Colts in this game. I like the Indianapolis Colts in this game